Hi, today I'm reviewing the CeraVe Vitamin C Skin Renewing Face Serum. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase these products with my own money. So if you want to help keep the channel independent, check out my products at nobsbeauty.com or click on the Amazon link below. So, CeraVe recently released this, and they definitely needed a vitamin C product in their skincare routine products. So I had a couple requests to review it, and I definitely wanted to review it anyway. CeraVe is a pretty good brand, mostly hits, but a couple misses along the way. So anyway, so I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on it based on my Cera score scale. And really quick, this is a vitamin C product. It's got 10% vitamin C, pure vitamin C, which is the second ingredient. It helps to brighten your skin and restore the protective skin barrier. The serum has a potent antioxidant L-ascorbic acid, which is the purest form of vitamin C, and it helps to even skin tone and continuously brighten the skin while helping to defend against free radicals. Well, that's at least what they claim. However, a couple issues with it that aren't going to really necessarily help you fight free radicals all the way. But anyway, with continued use, skin appears visibly brighter and even toned with improved texture. Key ceramides 1, 3, and 611, 10% vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. So anyway, my first criteria is packaging, and I don't know. It's a good packaging. It protects the ingredients from exposure to light and air. Vitamin C is notoriously picky about being stabilized and especially being exposed to light and air. The metal tube, I don't know. The metal packaging for me is kind of annoying. I find them kind of cumbersome to use and not the easiest to travel. I just prefer a soft like silicone tube, but the metal is obviously, it's okay. It's good enough. And then the opening of it is a little tricky. I have to admit it was a little tricky. I figured it out though, so I don't know. I shouldn't admit that. I won't say that. But it was a little bit different. I don't know. I've taken the top off. I'm like trying to poke it. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Edit that part out, please. Okay. But anyway, so needle nose dispenser, it does take a little bit of effort to push the proper amount of product out, but overall it's effective packaging. My second criteria is alcohol, and this is going to be the main issue I have with this product, is it does have a fair amount of denatured, the drying type of alcohol, and a lot of it. It's the 6th ingredient, and there's different schools of skincare. Some people say everything that's in the product matters. There's some skincare schools that say only the first 6 products matter. So whichever school you're in, it's still the 6th product or 6th ingredient. So it is a fair amount. You can definitely feel the amount of denatured alcohol because it does set so fast, which also gives it kind of that elegant, lightweight, weightless feeling that it has because of that amount of denatured alcohol. So my tip is, if you like this product, buffer it in between 2 other products that you use that have good hydrating ingredients in it. That'll certainly kind of help your skin buffer the high amount of alcohol. So if you use this between a good serum and a good moisturizer, a good serum and a good sunscreen that has some good hydrating ingredients, you can certainly help your skin kind of deal with that amount of alcohol. There's some people that don't mind the amount of alcohol, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Drier skin types will notice the amount of alcohol a lot more. So I had better luck personally when I used it between the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum and my Protini Cream. It seemed to work well buffered between those 2 products because those 2 products in and of themselves have a lot of good hydrating, moisturizing ingredients and no alcohol in those either. So using it that way seemed to kind of help fight off the amount of high alcohol that is in here. So, but if you're just applying it to plain skin and then assume you're going to put foundation on over it, unless you have very oily skin, you're probably going to have some issues over the long-term use. So anyway, so that was the biggest disappointment with me, is just that high amount of alcohol. So it also contains a good fatty type of alcohol, cetearyl alcohol, but it doesn't do much to negate the amount of high alcohol. So my third criteria is fragrance, and this has no fragrance and no real scent, so that's a good thing. My fourth criteria is the manufacturing location, and this is made in the U.S., so no issues with that. Ease of use, very easy to use. Obviously, it does have a nice weightless feel, and set super fast, and you can kind of feel that alcohol on your skin a little bit. But as long as you kind of listen to recommendation, using it between two good emollient products, it won't be as big of an issue. See, that's the thing I hate with the metal tubes, is once you squeeze it a little bit, if you squeeze a little bit too much, the product just keeps kind of oozing out until you put the cap on. But anyway, I already went off about that. So anyway, so very easy to use, very silky, smooth feel, which is nice. Probably due to the alcohol. Layers very nicely. Texture very silky. A little bit goes a long way. Layers well, no pilling or anything like that. So very easy to use, no issues at all with that. My sixth criteria is antioxidants, and let me start from the top of the list. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid. Very good to see that is 10%, high amount, second ingredient on the list. Let's see what else. Panthenol, which is a good skin replenishing, hydrating, soothing ingredient. Ceramides, there's 3 different ceramides in here, which certainly help with skin renewing and replenishing. Sodium hyaluronate in there, so it's good for hydration. Vitamin E as well. Personally, I still would have liked to see a little bit more in terms of hydrating ingredients or skin soothing ingredients, but overall they still have, in a rather short ingredient list, a lot of good beneficial ingredients, so that is good to see. My 7th criteria is animal testing, and CeraVe is always one of those brands whenever I review them, I have to Google it because either I can't remember or it was complicated last time I looked it up, so I just didn't remember. CeraVe is still selling in mainland China. They're owned by L'Oreal. And L'Oreal has actually done a lot of things to help working to end mandated animal testing. Unfortunately, technically, CeraVe is still not cruelty-free, and you can look that up on phyra.net, which is PHYRRA.net. So they've done some emails to CeraVe over the past several years and have kind of chronicled their responses and whether or not they're cruelty-free. Okay, so my 8th criteria is performance, and I find using this occasionally performs nicely. So I found that I can use it like every other day. It seems to work okay. If I use it like 3 days in a row, my skin starts to get dry by the end of the day and then feel sensitive in the evening when I'm doing my evening routine. It's probably because of the amount of alcohol in it. So I found if I just use it a few times a week, and again, as I explained, using it between 2 highly hydrating products, it seems to work well. If I start to use it 3 or 4 days in a row, then my skin starts to feel dry in the morning and drier at night than it usually is, and more sensitive than it usually is. So using it on a regular basis for me just doesn't seem to work very well. If I use it occasionally, I have no issues at all. So you can see kind of sets to a nice finish. But definitely buffer between 2 good products will help. And I just found using it multiple days in a row just didn't seem to perform the best. You know what? I actually found I liked using this the most just on days when I'm in a hurry, just want to get my routine done and don't want to fuss too much. It seemed to work okay then, but using it 2 or 3 or 4 days in a row, it just left my skin feeling drier and drier throughout the week. So that's when I turned to my more hydrating vitamin C products and ones without alcohol. So anyway, so the performance maybe just on a daily basis is okay, but over the long run wasn't the best. So let's see. My 9th criteria is price, and this is the one good factor. So this is the full size, which is 1 ounce, and it sells for between $19.99 and $24.99, depending on if you get at Target or Ulta or Walmart. So very affordable, although there are still also some really good vitamin C products from like K-Beauty brands that are the same price or a little bit less. So the price is okay. And then my 10th criteria, which is the it factor. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Few issues, high amount of alcohol, and then also sodium hydroxide, which is a pH adjuster, is also in the ingredient list at a pretty high amount, which could also be kind of sensitizing to skin. Usually see it as one of the last few ingredients, and in this product it's one of the higher up ingredients. So between that and the high amount of denatured alcohol, this is just not the it product. A couple small changes And I think I'd probably be singing this product's praises a little bit more. And then I thought I would just pH test it for you guys really quick. I'm going to need more strips soon. I never thought when this thing came it was like full. I don't know. I'll have to order them. I think I got them on Amazon. So anyway. So let me do my quick pH test for all you fellow pH geeks out there like me. Let's see. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Okay, sorry. I'm making a mess. That's the thing I hate about the metal tube. Now I can see like oozing out of the bottom there. Anyway, so it looks like this is falling right about a 7, which is pretty close to neutral. Sorry. Okay, there you guys see it. Between a 6.5 and a 7. You know what? There really isn't much color difference between the 6 and the 7. Just that little green. So 6.5, I would say, just pretty good. So anyway, overall, I gave this product a 6 out of 10 on the CeraScore scale. Obviously, those with oilier skin will probably judge this a little differently than those with drier skin and so forth. But anyway, I'm interested if you guys have a chance to check this out yet, or if you have a favorite product from CeraVe. What is it? They can be very hit or miss. Lots of hits, just a couple misses in there. So anyway, so leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Check out nobsbeauty.com and the Amazon link below. And thank you guys so much.